everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabby if you don't already know me, and I love to talk all things personal finance, organization, and lifestyle, and we are back with another plan with me for the month of May. So I was struggling in the month of April with using my planner. I wasn't feeling very inspired by the weekly spreads, or my theme to be precise, and that is what I'm showing you here. But I wanted to get back in the habit of using my planner more, so we are going to try to inspire that with the month of May and May's spread. And my theme that I kind of chose was florals, spring, pastels, muted, colorful tones, the typical things when you think of spring, just because I didn't do that for the month of April. So I thought we could inspire some spring and some color. Hopefully this will make it a little bit easier for me to use my planner this month, because I definitely fell off of it in the month of April. And I realized that by not using my planner, I am not doing my daily habits that I want to do and that I usually do. And I didn't think my planner was such a big part of that, but it really is. And so we are going to bring the planner back. We're going to bring using our daily spreads back. So I am starting off the month by making my vision board as I usually do. If you are new here, I use the Flourish Planner, the undated 2023 planner. I will link it down below. I think there's a 2024 version of it now, but this is the 2023 one, and I love it because I can use it however many times I want to. There's no dates or anything like that, so I've been using it for the past 2 years and it does the job, and I don't really need a new one. So that is kind of what I'm using here. And we love to start with a vision board, and I don't really use this in the traditional vision board sense where I'm like inspiring what I want to do for the month or anything like that. It's mainly visual. I just like my planner to look nice. I used to be an avid bullet journaler, and not because it kept me on track with things, but because I just liked the creative flex of using it. I've always had a love for creative things and using creative outlets, and planners have kind of been a fun way to use that muscle for me for a while. So that is why I do more of a visual vision board, but it definitely is the place that I set the tone and the theme for my planner for the month, and I will try to stay on this theme for the whole month, and then I'll pick a new one for the month after that. So that's kind of my system here, and I am just pasting images here. I am using GoodNote 6, and I am just, cropping things as I see fit, playing around with images and the scaling and the sizing, and making things look nice to my preferences.
You say you wanna make it happen, you know what I want. Don't try to fight the heavens, good girls aren't the one. I'm a flower in the blue.
And then I will go through and I will use the dropper feature for the pen colors. So if you click in to any of the pen colors, you can add a new color, and then the top right little dropper is the custom dropper thing where you can just pick a color on the screen and it will automatically add that as your pen colors. So I was just using all of my inspirational photos for this, and that way I can make sure that it matches the vibes of what I wanted my theme to look like, the photos that I chose. And I am just making sure, I usually like to do darker colors for the pens, and then I'll go with some lighter colors for the highlighters, and that's just usually what I like to do.
Get to know if it's cool with you, maybe we can hit the show. I can take you places you ain't know you wanna go. Baby girl, slow it down before you catch a feeling. You don't notice where I've been, I have been a menace. I've been trying to take my time.
I didn't show me doing all of this dropper stuff for the highlighters, but this is the exact same system I use for the highlighters. Here and there I'll pick my own color if I can't really find the color that I'm looking for, but yeah, this is basically the exact same thing I do for the highlighters, which I'm doing right now. And then once my highlighters and my pens are all added, I will move on to the next step. For the month of, I think it was March, I downloaded the Flourish sticker packet, which I've been loving, but I wanted to see if I could make my own stickers, and that way you guys could have a free option if you want to make your own stickers as well. So I just saved some stickers from Pinterest. I just looked up aesthetic stickers, and then you can go into Procreate. I believe this is a free app, or you may have to pay like $10 once, but I highly recommend it if you are digital planning. There's lots of great ways to use Procreate. You will add the image image into Procreate using the little wrench up there. You can add image, and then you can go to select, which is the S on the top left as well. And then the automatic select, you can select the background color of the sticker, and you can see it automatically changes color, and that means that you have toggled the background. And then you can go to the erase, and once you start erasing, it will only erase what is selected, aka the background. And then I just had to erase the outline because I think it's a different color. And then you can export this as a PNG image. PNG because that is how you get the transparent backgrounds to work. And then I go over to GoodNotes, I import the image, and then I have to crop it because it will be the full size of the page when you were in Procreate. And then you can add element, and then you can add it to a sticker packet, and then you can start using these the same way you would use any other sticker. And I thought that this is such a great way to have some free stickers. It definitely took a bit of time, but if you can just add, 5 stickers every month, I think you will start to have a very nice collection to use throughout the year. So just thought I'd mention that that is a great little free way to get some stickers in your planner if you're into that. I am just going to start adding the highlights for the May calendar spread, and one of you guys in the comments on my last planner video mentioned that I should just copy over the dates from the previous month because my planner is undated. I do have to add the dates manually, and that was such a smart idea. I don't know why I've never thought of that, because you can rearrange things a lot easier than manually typing them out. So I did that for this month, which was super nice. It was just easy and fast, and I will be doing that from now on. So thank you whoever commented that. I love getting tips from you guys for these things because I am by no means the master of how to use GoodNotes. I'm actually a novice for sure. So if you see me doing anything inefficiently, please let me know if there's a better way to do it, because I have already learned so many things from you guys, so I really appreciate it. And now I'm gonna just start adding all of the important dates and fun things coming up in the month of May. May is an exciting month for sure. I have lots going on, and I'm super excited for everything that is happening this month. I have a half marathon that I have been training for at the beginning of the month, so that is super exciting. I am very excited to run that. And then after that, I have a wedding in Seattle, which is super exciting. I don't go to Seattle often. It's a very similar vibe to Vancouver, but everything is, 35% more expensive. So we don't often go down to Seattle, but when the occasion arises, I always get very excited. And of course, to be there for a wedding will always be so fun. It is also a 3 paycheck month, which is very exciting. We love 3 paycheck months here. I think everyone does. Extra money, can't be upset about it. Luckily, my payday lines up right before my weekend in Seattle, so that's always great to see. I've basically just used the highlighter to make a backdrop for all of the text, and then wrote over that, and then added stickers wherever I saw fit to make it look kind of cuter.
So we can start resetting. You need someone with who to chase your dreams forever. You know I'm not the one, and separate is better. You need someone with who to chase your dreams forever. You need somebody different.
My May intention is to make memories. I feel like there's going to be lots of fun moments to make lots of fun memories this month, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. My top 3 priorities of the month are my half marathon training, of course. That is going to be done within the first week. So after that, I want to focus on switching up my weekly fitness routine and my goals and kind of switch everything up. I haven't had a new goal in a while, and I'm kind of itching for something new. I also have my May money challenge. I do a money challenge every single month. So this month's challenge is 1, I wanted to focus my finances on, we are doing a patio refresh and an office refresh as well. So obviously that's a lot more expensive, buying furniture and all of that stuff. And then I also wanted to intuitively spend. So this is something I'm trying out. I am an avid budgeter. I am addicted to my budget tracker. I have made a budget tracker. I sell it on Etsy. It will be linked down below, but I am definitely addicted to it. So I want to see if I can step away from the budget tracker a little bit and still have the same spending habits, and just to see if I can kind of keep myself in check, or if I really do need the budget. And then I'm just adding all of my other goals and things I want to do for the month on the bottom of this page. If you are interested in my May goals, I have all of my goals listed in my May reset video, and I will link that in the cards above. Moving on to the weekly overview, I am highlighting all of the dates and the titles as I always do, and then I will go in and start adding some important items for the week. And then I also like to list out my fitness schedule here as well, and of course my habits and other things I am working towards for the week. So a big part of why I use my planner and why I want to be better with my planner is for these habits here. These are the things that I am just never that good at doing without reminding myself. Supplements is always a tough one for me, and I find that when I use my planner, I'm way better with doing my daily habits that I want to do. Otherwise, I just don't do them. I completely forget about them. So that is why I love my planner and why I use my planner, and we are going to get back on these habits. I also have to add in all of the dates manually because it is an undated planner once again, and I'm adding all of my workouts for the week, any important dates or items I should be mindful of. This is my last week in my half marathon training plan, so after this I want to switch things up and kind of start a new plan or weekly routine with fitness, so that's kind of exciting. And this is also a deload week, so I only have one big run and then I have my half marathon, of course, so that is always nice to have less running involved. And I definitely still want to run after the half marathon. I'm definitely just not going to be running 3 days a week hardcore or doing 20-kilometer long runs anymore. That is for sure. For some reason, mopping my floors is something I despise doing. I have one of the mopping vacuum fancy things that make it so easy to mop, so I have absolutely no excuse. I should be mopping way more often than I do, but I am not, alas. Okay, and then we're just gonna add a few items for self-care that we are gonna do for the week, and after that I am going to add the little touches that are more visual and that make the plan just a little bit cuter. So I added this floral little image here as a backdrop, and then I'm just adding some other images that I got from Pinterest, and then this cute new sticker I made that says "Pretty girls drink matcha." I have been on a huge matcha kick recently. I have always loved matcha, but I would get it at cafes and stuff. I never really thought I could make delicious matcha at home, and I figured out that you absolutely can do that. And so I have been obsessed with matchas this month, and it's really helping me curb my coffee amounts that I am drinking. I drink way too much coffee. I'm aware of it. I have minimum 3 coffees a day. So matcha has been really helping me taper that down. I know it still has caffeine, but apparently it is a better caffeine response where it's not as drastic, and it has, I think, L-theanine in it or something like that that helps with, you know, maintaining your energy levels. So hopefully that means that it's better for you. I have no idea. And then I'm going to be adding my daily to-dos that I do every single day. This is basically the habits that were in my habit tracker, and I'm just going to be copy and pasting these into every single daily spread. I was trying to make my daily spreads as copy and pastable as I possibly can while still making them a little bit different. So I just kind of switched up the colors of all of the highlights, but I just copy and pasted and then changed the color. So it was a very quick process. And then I am also using this, you know, highlight background and then text on top method for writing out all of my text for the month, and I really love the way this looks, but I make sure I do the highlight first, otherwise the highlight will sit on top of the text and it kind of changes the color of the text, whereas if you write the text on top it stays the color that it is, if that makes sense. And I'm also going to add, you know, my workouts, things that I know are coming up already. And then that way it makes it that much easier for me to reach for my planner on the day of and to maintain my daily spreads. I am also going to copy and paste these once I have like all of the main stuff in for the second week of the month, just because I know that I have my half marathon on Sunday, and then I'm not really going to be in a state where I want to do my weekly planner. So I'm just going to copy and paste these spreads, and then I will alter a couple of things to make them look a little bit different. Like the images for sure I will take out, but I think that this will help me, you know, be a little bit more successful with using my planner. I find that if, for example, if I just write down what I need to do, but I don't have the time to highlight or add images, it makes me feel like I kind of failed that day. I don't know why. I think I'm a visual person, so I want it to look nice, and then I will reach for it if it looks nice. If I miss like 3 days of, you know, adding in all the nice visual touches that I enjoy, I find I kind of just don't want to use my planner, or I just don't want to even look at it because it feels like a failure. I don't know if anyone else like that. I have no idea, but this is just what works for me. I definitely use my planner as a way to be creative, and I just like making things look nice. If it makes me use it, then why not? I have also been trying to be better at time blocking a bit, especially for the things I want to do outside of my work. Of course, I have my like regular 9 to 5 things I do every single weekday at work, but I'm trying to plan things a little bit better when I have the time outside of work, and then that way I can be a little bit more efficient with my time. And here I am just copy and pasting the weekly and daily spreads for the next week and changing the dates, and that way, knowing that I will be so tired after my half, I can just go in and add in the things I need to do and not fuss too much with it. But here is the final spread. I think it actually is so cute, and I'm already feeling so much more inspired by my spread. I find that I just need to be inspired by this, otherwise I won't reach for it. And I think this is doing the job, but I'm also not compromising on keeping it easy and something that I'm going to be able to do for the rest of the month. So this was the perfect intersection of all those things, and I really hope you enjoyed this planning video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!